Hello, how to solve x plus y equals 100, x times y equals 100, solving for the value of x and y. Now, let this be equation 1, and this is our equation 2. So from equation 1, we can isolate y. That means we make y the subject. We have y equals 100 minus x. This becomes our equation 3. We substitute this for y here. We have x times, instead of writing y, we have 100 minus x equals 100. So let's multiply out x times 100, that is 100x. X times this, we have minus x squared equals 100. So let's move this down here. We have 100x minus x squared minus 100 equals 0. So let's rearrange this whole equation, starting with this. We have minus x squared. We write this is plus 100x. Then we have this, that is minus 100 equals 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. If for us to solve, we compare it to this general quadratic equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So this is the general format for every quadratic equation. Now, if you notice, we have minus here, so we need to change it to plus. So we divide each of these terms by -1 so that it will be positive here. So what happens here is that this divides -1. So we have positive x squared. This divides -1 again. We have minus 100x. This divides -1. We have plus 100. And this equals 0 divided by -1 is 0. So we can then solve this because this is positive and this is positive. So we solve this using the formula method. We write the formula. That is, we have x equals -b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times ac divided by 2 times a. From here, a equals the coefficient of x squared here, which is +1. b equals this is -100, the coefficient of x. And c equals this is 100, the constant. So we insert everything right here. We have x equals -b. We have b is -100 plus or minus times square root of this is b squared. We have -100 power 2 minus 4 times a is 1 times c is 100. And this is divided by 2 times a. And our a is 1, so we have 2 times 1. So from here, we have x equals, this multiplies, we have 100 plus or minus square root of -100 squared. That is the same thing as +100 squared, and that is 10,000. Minus, this is 4 times 1, 4 times 100, this is 400. And this is divided by 2. So from here, we have x equals, this is 100 plus or minus square root of 10,000 minus 400, 9,600 divided by 2. Then this is the same thing as having 96 times 100. So we have x equals 100 plus or minus, this is square root of 96 times 100 divided by 2. So from here, we have x equals, this is 100 plus or minus, you can have square root of 96 times square root of 100 divided by 2. So from here, you have x equals 100 plus or minus square root of 96. I can express this as 32 times 3, that is 96, times square root of 100, that is 10, and this is divided by 2. We have x equals 100 plus or minus, here's square root of 32 is the same thing as 16 times 2. So this is 16 times 2, that is 32 times square root of 3 times 10. This is divided by 2. So right now, we have x equals 100 plus or minus square root of 16, that is 4. We have times root 2 times root 3 times 10 divided by 2. So from here, we have x equals 100 plus or minus 4 root 2 times root 3 as root 6 times 10. And this is divided by 2. We also have x equals 100 plus or minus 4 times 10, 40 root 6 divided by 2. To divide itself once, divide this 50, divide this 20. So this is 50 plus or minus 20 root 6. So this becomes our value for x. So we have two values for x now. We have x1 equals 50 plus 20 root 6. And we have x2 equals 50 minus 20 root 6. So let's solve for y using the third equation. Here is this equation here. So remember, our x1 is 50 plus 20 root 6. Our x2 is 50 minus 20 root 6. Now, our y equals 100 minus x. So to solve for y1, this will be 100 minus x1. And this is our x1. So that means it will be y1 is 100 minus our x1 is 50 plus 20 root 6. So from here, we have y1 equal, this is 100 minus 50 minus 20 times root 6. So we have y1 equals 50 minus 100, that is 50. This is minus 20 root 6. Now to solve for y2, that means y2 will be 100 minus x2. We use y2 to solve for, we use x2 to solve for y2, and we use x1 to solve for y1. So what is our x2? where x2 is 50 minus 20 root 6. You have y2 equals 100 minus 50 minus 20 root 2. So from here we have y2 equals 100. This is minus 50. This is plus 20 root 2. We use this to multiply out. So from here, you have y2 equals 100 minus 50. You have 50 plus 20 root 2. So this is our y2. So to write our answers, we are going to write x1, y1, then we have x2, y2. So this is how we are going to arrange our answers. So our x1, which is 50 plus 20 root 2, right? It's root 6, not root 2, it's root 6. I think even this one here, they are all root 6. So take note of that. This is 6, this is 6. It's root 6. So our x1 is 50 plus 20 root 6, comma, our y1 is 50 minus 20 root 6. And also our x2, which is 50 minus 20 root 6. Now our y2 is 50 plus 20 root 6. So this is our solution. This is how you represent it. You can as well verify using any equation. If you want to verify, you consider the first equation. Our first equation here is x plus y equals 100. You can decide to use x1 and y1 or x2 and y2. So in this case, we use x1 and y1. Remember, x plus y equals 100. We use x1, which is 50 plus 20 root 6, and y1, which is 50 minus 20 root 6. We use this one to verify. You can also use x2 and y2 to verify as well, or use the second equation. So for x1 plus y1 equals 100, then our x1 is this. We have 50 plus 20 root 6 plus we have 50 minus 20 root 6 equals 100. I've just inserted this for x1 and y1. This eliminate this, so you have 50 plus 50, that is 100 equals 100. So you can also try using x2 and y2 to check, and maybe you can also consider using a second equation here, which is xy equals 100. That is it. Drop it on the comment box. Thank you and goodbye.